Testis. Showing, what are those tubules called? Seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. These are the structures that produce sperm cells. And interspersed between seminiferous tubules, you see the cells called Leydig cells or interstitial cells, even called interstitial endocrinocytes. Endocrinocyte meaning a cell that secretes hormone. You get that? Any endocrine cell can be called endocrinocyte, but what kind of endocrinocyte? Interstitial endocrinocyte. If I ask you, what is the function of the cells as indicated? To make or to produce or to secrete testosterone. Okay, let us go to higher magnification to look at the spermatogenic cells. Beautiful. The cells the row of cells next to the basement membrane. Basement membrane is here. These are the cells. All these cells, they can be called spermatogenic cells, but only the cells in the periphery. Those are the spermatogonia, those are the stem cells. These are the stem cells. And those stem cells will give rise to sperm. The stem cell that ultimately gives rise to sperm is called spermatogonium. Spermatogonium is singular, spermatogonia plural. And spermatogonia and the cells that give rise to, or the cells that represent different stages of spermatogenesis, those cells are called spermatogenic cells. Spermatogenic cells will include like spermatogonium, primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, spermatid. But you don't have to differentiate. If this cell is indicated, spermatogonia, plural, spermatogonium, any of these cells here, you can say spermatogenic cell. Okay? Definition, spermatogenic cell, it represents a particular stage of spermatogenesis. Okay? Like primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte. But you don't have to. I have not given primary or secondary spermatocyte in the study guide. But I have given spermatogenic cells, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Very good. Any problem? It's very clear. I have another slide to show seminiferous tubules. Go. These are seminiferous tubules, and they come in various planes. You can see some cells are showing cross section, some oblique, some longitudinal even, like this one. this tubule. This is the longitudinal section. Can you see that? This is a little oblique, almost cross section. And if you go for higher magnification, you can see clearly the spermatogenic cells. And also the Leydig cells. These cells secrete testosterone. Let's go back to lower magnification and look at epididymis. Don't confuse with seminiferous tubules with epididymis. This is epididymis. Epididymis in the lumen, you can see those are sperm cells undergoing maturation. These cells. This is the tail of epididymis. Here is body of epididymis. And this is the head of epididymis. Epididymis, if you uncoil epididymis, it will be like 20 feet long. Yeah? I mean, in human being, in human male. So 20 feet long duct is squished in a very small space. Now, if you examine, say, let us look under higher magnification, you will see some features of epididymis. The cells are columnar. It could be columnar epithelium, simple columnar epithelium, or pseudo-stratified columnar epithelium. Like here, the epithelium appears multi-layered, but it's not multi-layered, one layer. These are sperm cells, and you can see these are stereocilia. The free surface, the free apical surface, has extensions of plasma membrane. So what are they called? Correctly, they're called microvilli. But when it was first, the epididymis was first described, these structures were thought to be cilia. Yeah? But they are not cilia, they are microvilli. That's why the name, they gave stereocilia. And nobody bothered to change the name stereocilia. Yeah, we still learn as stereocilia, but these are microvilli. So what do the microvilli do here? Microvilli function is to absorb, isn't it? For microvilli function is to increase the surface area. Surface area for what? For absorption. Absorption of what? When the sperm are not expelled, they degenerate and being resorbed by the microvilli, by the stereocilia. Okay? Millions of sperm cells. These are sperm cells. Okay?